double. Está la cosa. Descargando MCZ. Free SPI 1, 2, and 4.
Talking to the heart. I'm talking to the heart.
Press my line, nigga.
Raising up, only
BS,
one thing.
BS, and
All I
BS.
know, gotta
On
bang the
that
game.
BS.
Press my line to the dot.
Baby
Got too many
Spider,
homies and they all in the
Benji
sky.
Stone,
Press
and
my
Blue Smurf on that
game.
bullshit.
Rap my game. Press my line. Rap my game.
I'm from J-Box crib, heard Bubby bumping his gums. Hold up, homie. Had you take the old smoker that toad on toe. Mass Snoopy Blue got cut off, beautiful. Ran from Baby Spider at Crip Jackie funeral. Mr. Nassim, I'm a ignorant asshole. At the park with that Mark nigga infant asthma. Wanna talk about phase, it's only one problem. Look online, SPI been the only one squabbling. Squabble in the gas station, squabble in the set. In the 6 O's and red shoes and 600 net. Me and Tiny double up, squabbled in the jacks. I ain't seen that other motherfucker squabble yet. Talking about squabble. Real niggas ain't squabble. Real niggas is running your mouth. Runner, you just a runner.
Running tail with Bumpy said.
Raising up, only one thing. All I know, gotta bang the game. Press my line to the dot. Got too many homies and they all in the sky. Press my game. Rap my game. Press my line. Rap my game.
You know I'm Nick Arthur, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arthur, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arthur, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga.
All the what? With that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
What it do with my good peoples? BLACBOX Productions. We in this thing. Why is this playing? Oh, I can turn it off. What it do with my good people? Let me make sure we live. I ain't even check. Shout out to the Reckless Podcast. I gotta be over there in a little while, so I'm gonna try to get this live in and get it cracking. Y'all seen what's been going on. I found it real ironic to see the Damu dude on P Nice platform. Only reason is like, damn, the insane content creator brothers seemingly find themselves around the controversy of dissing with the hot mics. Like, this hot mic really had nothing to do with P Nice, except that to some degree, it seemed like he grew up with dude. So P Nice probably would not have been attached to the situation at all, probably wouldn't have tapped in personally with the person. He would have probably just been on this platform, reacted to it like I am or anybody else, but just so happened he has a past and a history with this dude. I probably would have not have covered it if I hadn't stumbled up on this interview with him sitting down with P Nice, and it made me just interested in, you know, where this conversation was gonna go, how it's gonna handle it, how he was gonna handle it. And so I'm like, bam, let me check it out. So as I got to listening to it, I could kind of tell the spirit of it. But let me see, I want y'all to know how much I listened to. I got all the way to like 12 minutes, and they didn't really address the actual incident, what actually was said, why it was said, the spirit of it. The actual video is 45 minutes. So I'm interested in listening to it with y'all up until at least the time that they addressed the issue enough to where, but I want to react. They had a good dialogue as far as just two men talking. And I want to tell you from how that seemed like an ignorant, dumb, gangbang dude whispering at Vladim's ear. He's far from that. When you just hear him sit down and talk man to man, he's well-spoken. You could tell he has a thought process. So there is still a dynamic of this as to why would you find yourself saying that bullshit to a white man that I want to reflect upon, address, acknowledge, observe, and react to. But first, I want to watch and see if he acknowledges it first. And like I say, I only got to through a small portion of it. So I'm not sure if he took it upon himself to acknowledge it in that fashion. But, you know, no jumper. They never cease. I don't know. Now, you can't really blame flat him for this. He's trying to have a neutral type event. Of course, it's amongst the culture, and this is somebody from the culture coming and getting in his ear. And it just, the hot mic, I don't think it was intended. I'm not even sure if Vladim released this content or if it was Nick from 1111. I don't know the details. But with no further ado, let's see what P Nice and the Piru have been up to as they, I believe, reflect upon the hot mic situation at the No Jumper boxing event, where, if you don't know, let me catch you up to speed. Some of y'all might not be aware of what took place. Or if you missed the intro, here it goes.
You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crab things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crab things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crab things on your shit, nigga.
All the what?
Now, for those who might not hear it well or don't know what's going on, this is a Piru dude that was at, not the King Pill fight, let me correct myself. They was at the Blueface, Nick, what's his name? The Swaggy P, the ex-NBA dude that the Blueface was about to box. I think they was at the press conference, right? So, because what he said is, hey, I'm Nick Artist. You need to stop having all them keyways, but he dissed Nia's on your platform. It is what it is. He politicking behind the scenes. That's his approach he chose to have, and that's how I believe he felt in his heart, his soul, and his spirit, because he had no idea he was being recorded. He was taking a moment to try to politic a position for himself, his comrades, and his car. And he spoke from the soul, from his heart, I believe. And it is what it is. Now, he went and sat down with P Nice, a keyway, well-known and respected keyway in this podcasting space. And I could only look at it as an attempted damage control or further clarification, transparency. And like I said, I listened to like 1/4 of the interview, and they didn't really get all the way to the meat and potatoes yet. So we finna check it out together. Oh, my mama.
Designer on my body, looking good as a hobby. Bad bitch, expensive, and she calling me Poppy. Counting up the bands with the stack in my hands. Bust it down, then I flip. Got a pocket full of chips like neck on cold, 2-4 gold. Yo, bitch, go, she dropped that low. Created player, created player. Created player, created player. Yo, what's happening?
Another thing I want to say before we get going on it, I find it ironic that these days, this is indication not that anybody personally is watered down, not P Nice, not this dude, but the game in general is watered down. If a fast track expedited path to a Keyways platform is to get caught on a hot mic, dissing CRIPS, and then next thing you know, you're on a prominent, respected keyway platform, not later on down the line, but the pop-up right then and there, that is a different type of whatever you want to call it when it comes to gangs. That's just not what you would imagine would be the case.
It's your boy P Nice. We on the Creative Players platform, and you already know. If you want to live life, come mess with P Nice, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look, check it out. Look, I got a very special guest in the house today. My homie, you feel me, my boy. I've been knowing since we was little kids and shit, man.
My brother,
and he done got himself in a little predicament, man. A little controversy going on.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out, man. What's up, baby Mo? What's happening with it, bro?
Man, what's the deal? What's up with my brother, man?
And I'm sounding cooler, man. How you been feeling?
I need some help with anybody under the sound of my voice. I believe I have a similar, I can't see what he got, but I got a Rodecaster Pro 2. And when I hit my sound effects, I got the same sound effect he just hit it, right? Let me tell y'all, let me show y'all. I hit that, it sounds great. I hear it great in my ear. But if I'm doing like a pre-recording and I hit it, it sound good. When I go play the video back, and I don't know if y'all can hear that clear. Let me know, could y'all hear it? My sound effects is fucked up. And this is a brand new machine. On my older machine, it was doing that, and I kind of thought, okay, it went bad on that machine, so I had left them alone. Y'all remember I had stopped using them. So when I got the new machine, I was just thinking, okay, this one gonna start working right. But this was a brand new machine, and they never worked right. I don't know what it is. Anybody that knows something about these roadcasters and sound, I need help. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I got the camera situation, not the switching, but I got the cameras together. But now this is my, it's just always something. Let's go.
Good, nigga. We gotta eat after this because I'm hungry. Nigga didn't feed me or nothing.
Come on, man.
Thank you, Nate, dude. I realize now. Thank you. I didn't realize. Let me slow down. I realized I was mute, y'all. Oh, you said you can. Couldn't. You didn't put the T, baby, but I got it. I'm on. We on now. You can hear me now.
You just now started
money.
You just now started getting that belly down, nigga. Like I'm saying, like, damn,
Hey, nigga,
you hungry already?
Nigga, I remember us splitting sandwiches together. Nigga can't.
Okay, now tell me, can you hear the sound effect though? Is that coming through clear? What about that? That little dun, dun, that game show music. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, how about this, y'all? What about if I do one of the ones that change your voice? Where is that?
Do I sound any different? Is my voice changed? Is my voice changed? Do I sound like a monster?
Yeah, but I'm getting distracted. That's that 8. Let's go.
Feed a nigga. That's crazy.
Nah, what's the word though, man? Today Valentine's Day, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got me in trouble already.
I mean, that's on you. That's on you. Shit. You got plans today?
Yeah. My number one plan was to come here, bro.
Yeah.
Number one plan was to come here, bro.
Okay.
Especially, to talk about certain situations with my brothers, about my brothers.
Right.
Oh, now they're your brothers. It's my thing, bro. If I'll get to it. I'll make my point. You can hear the voice change though. Okay, that's crazy. I don't know why the other sound effects. It's just got to figure it out. I know it's something very simple, but I've been searching high and low online. Seemingly nobody has the ideal problem. I asked ChatGPT, and it gives me a response that is just.
People know the deal.
Look, but you know what? Skip everything. We finna get straight to the meat and potatoes, man. We gonna get to know Baby Mo. You feel what I'm saying? So
I look good, boy. Your camera good, boy.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Make your black ass look a little bit more light.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Make it look a little bit more light up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, P Nice. What would make lighter better? He said your camera good, and you immediately went to, oh, your black ass lighter. You think lighter is what makes it good because he looks lighter? That's colorist, bro. And to have a dark skinned brother who talks about be having a man, you need to cut that out, man. Lighter skin is not better, bro. Oh, my mama. The blacker the berry, you know the rest. And it's this new model. I don't know what her name is. Man, she is almost jet black. She is killing it. I've been seeing her lately. Think it's I don't want to try to say her name. I'm messing up. But all right, let's go.
On me. You got the watch. Yeah.
So look, how did growing up shape your identity of being a Piru, and how did it influence the way you move today?
I mean, in that situation, bro, you grew up the same time I grew up, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little tougher back then than it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like shaped me. Nigga grew up with 2-family household, but family can't teach you the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that taught me how to actually maneuver around the city, keep my head on the swivel, and make it make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to speak. But, being from the section, it really made me, like, open my eyes and, you know what I'm saying, really, like, sad as to say, man, make you a man because it teach you that.
Right.
That toughness.
Yeah.
You get the toughness out the house, but, nigga, when you in the street, it teach you that, like, be aware. You know what I'm saying? Be on your P's and Q's and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So speaking of a 2-family household, did your family, like your mom and dad, was they from the set too?
No.
Or nah?
Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like basically like a
This my thing. P. Nice said, let's get to the meat and potatoes. And then they talking about all this. This is neither meat nor potatoes, man. We want to know about the moment you got in Adam22 ear and said the bullshit. You know that's why we here, though, baby Mo. Oh, my mama.
typical situation. Mom and dad taught you right, you chose to do wrong.
And they can give you water, but they ain't gonna tell you to drink it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and when I say that, is when you out here in the street, you have your friends and they become family, whether they Crips or whether they Bloods, whether they PIRUS or whatever the case may be. It make you just reevaluate everything because you can't pick your.
The thing about talking to Vladimir and talking in public, bro, talking to that white man, you should have the same decorum with your verbiage that you have right now. Because Adam is not gang related. He ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So if you got Crip partners, why would you be dissing Crips and hating on a position? That's the main thing. The verbiage, why does he have to start deal with them less? If you have loved ones that are keyways, you sitting down in front of one right now, and you talking about your brothers that's Crips. I'm more focused on the contradiction of the energy now, because if this is the guy you are, we want to know the spirit that caused you to get in Adam's ear with that energy. That's a whole nother energy. Explain that energy, please.
Family, you could pick your friends.
Right.
So that just made me just a little bit different. It gave me that chip on my shoulder that I needed to maneuver through the streets.
Do you feel like the people that's your friends, like you said, you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends. Do you feel like the friends that you did choose are basically family to you now?
Most definitely. A lot of people.
I'm going to try to let them talk for a while without pausing, but I just want to acknowledge and observe this is the long way around the conversation, because if you have these friends and families, why is it just general for you to get in a white man, a queerdo's ear and diss, bro? When you're talking about business, a platform that is shared the keyways, that had its doors open for P. Nice even once. Did you feel that way when P. Nice was up there? This is my thing. I hope P. Nice turns up to the temperature on this dude.
Don't know. I went to Long Beach, Jordan.
Yeah.
I was the only Pyru in Long Beach.
So the school full of keyways that you call didn't have no problem in hosting you at their school for 4 years and giving you a pass. The moment you get in a white man ear behind their back, that's how you speak about their class. That's crazy.
Right.
They was looking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who this little nigga? You know what I'm saying? He got a squabble though. Nigga, you can't play with that nigga like that.
Yeah.
But then again,
P. Nice so quick with the yes. Now you just let him get away with saying he was up at a Crip school squabbling shit up and didn't nobody want no problems with him. Wow.
you know, meeting you.
I can't imagine. I would have thought people would be like, "Nigga, if you don't knock it off, you putting extras on it, bruh." Come on, bro. I couldn't imagine being in school for the Crips and they letting a Damu just wobble shit up. Ain't no pack outs never happened. I don't know what kind of cripping these niggas be talking. Sheesh. Boy. I couldn't imagine.
Meeting DW, meeting certain homies that's Crips from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They respect it.
Right.
Because it's like, nigga, there's no beef between us.
Right.
So it's like, damn, nigga, you know you in a Crip city? You know, like,
right.
Nigga, I know exactly where I'm at.
Right.
But guess what?
A lot of people don't understand that like Long Beach, you feel me? It's all Crip City. Mm-hmm. You feel me? A lot of people know that. But when we go to Compton, Watts, LA, or any other cities, like we ain't got no tension with the Bloods and Pyrus like that because we ain't got none in our city.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, not at all.
It is what it is. Like, what's
and
up?
You already know if you come
like,
to my city.
It's always been love.
Come on now.
It's always been love.
Easy.
I done slid all through Compton, man. It's always been love, man. You feel me? And respect. I had run-ins back in the day with.
All that's fine and dandy. If P. Nice is sliding through Compton with a blue hat on or with some blue dice hanging from his mirror, and there's some Damus and Pyrus out lurking, and they come across P. Nice, and he look like a keyway, he's cooked. You from Long Beach, you from West LA, you could be from East Coast Crip, you could be from Gardena, Shock, anything. If you is a Piru in Compton out hunting Keyway and you see something in Compton that definitely look like a Keyway, bruh, come on now, stop it. So you telling me because you was a Long Beach Crip, y'all wasn't BK? Like, y'all didn't wear British Knights and shit? Like it wasn't no, y'all Crippin' was totally void of the idea of anti-blood. I've talked to other Long Beach people. I think even the viral way when they were here, we touched on it shortly. And I think, I understand what P Nice saying, but to act like y'all didn't have nothing between the bloods, that ain't the Death Row story of being up at Death Row with the Long Beach Crips. It was all kind of tension being up there with them Pirus. They make it sound like it was a very difficult thing to balance. Making, trying to kick Cack and be boo way back then.
Certain sections, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen them dudes since then, you feel me? All of a sudden evolve, like, you know what I mean? So when we see each other, it's all handshakes and love, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. That's why I just leave bound politics.
How do you balance loyalty?
That's extremely contradictory, because if you leave politics in Compton, why is you in the weirdo Adam22 ear dissing Crips? That'll be a part of your politics, sir. You got to keep it consistent. I'm listening. I'm paying attention, and there others are as well. I know the vast majority of the audience that taps into any no jumper related content, a lot of the shit go over their head. That's why there's such thing as a whole no hundred and others. However, I ain't sleeping or slipping.
Where you from with involving into a public figure now? Because I know you're doing music and all that type of stuff now.
Most definitely.
So how do you balance it?
I stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta always have, as a member, you don't have to always gang bang, but you could be a member.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get that messed up. Be like, but you a gangbanger. Nah.
What's the difference?
I'm not a gangbanger. I'm a member.
Even more reason you have no business talking to a white man with a platform, getting in his ear, telling him he need to stop dealing with Keyways so much, and not just saying Keyways, but dissing. That's not member energy. That's active banger, turned up energy, not member, I'm past that phase energy, bro. You got to keep it consistency. I see an extreme lack of consistency in him speaking, bro.
Right.
I'm not going through the hoods. I'm not sliding, looking for nobody. I done put my time in.
Yeah.
Our lingo is gonna be our lingo.
Right.
But even if that's the case, it's just your lingo, or you ain't sliding or nothing. Why are you interested or concerned with how many Keyways is up at No Jumper? It ain't no Compton Crips. Y'all whole thing, you say you ain't tripping on Long Beach Crips, you ain't tripping on LA Crips, you talking about Bompton politics according to you. What did it have to do with No Jumper? So why can't the Crips at No Jumper be just fine up there? Why does that irritate you? You're not even part of it. You got exposed as being a hater, whispering in that white man's ear on his nuts, and you came out looking boo-boo. Now you trying to be articulate and intelligent and show, oh, I got rapport with a Keyway. But that even makes it worse as to why you would be all in this man's ear hating on the whole Keyway nation. Oh, my mama, it's crazy.
But to say that, you know what I'm saying, you can't help who your friends is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got friends that's Crips, I got friends that's Bloods, and that's what people getting misconstrued. We underneath the same car as Bloods, but we not Bloods.
Right.
I'm not a Blood, I'm a Piru,
Yeah.
but we underneath the same car, and I love my niggas.
Right.
But at the same time, I can't help who else I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people misconstrue that whole little dynamic of that.
Right.
They be like, oh, well, and it don't be people from LA. You know what I'm saying? It's because we know how it is. We know what it is. Mm-hmm. But, we let the internet be the internet. And like I said before, man, it's bound to politics. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
The internet always gonna take shit to another level.
It's gonna win every time.
Even it don't matter if you said something good. they still gonna take that shit to another level, try to make it bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I know you said you get along with a lot of different Crips and stuff, right?
Most definitely.
And the Crips outside of your city, majority. You know what I mean? So
most definitely.
Yeah. So how did those relationships form?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. That's why I said I have to do this with my brother. A lot of times people be like, man, your brother, and all that. But you said what you said, nigga. My brother.
Yeah.
With that, it's like people already know what it is. I will probably go and be on your side before some of your homies.
He doing all this to, hey, bro, this do not explain the sneak this, and we get it, bro. We heard Aunt Hefe trying to expose me for maybe dissing Hoover privately in private communications. We get it. The thing is, why is you in this white man ear, politicking, hating, sneak dissing? That's what make it queerdo activity, not the fact that a Pyru used the C word. Duh. Why is you, this mature dude that you claim and call yourself to be, with all this love for all these keyways, all these family members, non-banger, former banger, now member, why you already connected to celebrity through Nick Young? Why is you on this white man nuts who lets black men run up in his wife? You just saw him in a boxing ring, turn his back, scared to defend himself. Why is you getting in his ear telling him about, why is you dissing? That's the question. P. Nice, you said meat and potatoes off top. You should have went straight to that. And then if you want to have this whole other dialogue with your partner, your childhood school friend, cool. But you supposed to drill him off top like on key weight, cuz you was all in the, even if it's in fun, in love that y'all have, you and y'all dynamic causes you to be able to put him on the hot seat. On Crip, cuz, you gotta let me know. I got a gang of keyways that know I know you, blowing my phone up like, oh, that's how your boy feel? Speak to the Keyway Nation. That's what you should have told him. He's sitting here doing all this philosophizing. Nigga, you is not on Dr. Phil. Nigga, you on P. Nice platform. P. Nice is a loke, a Keyway.
Would and vice versa. So you build up friendships, and that friendships turn to brotherhood.
Right.
So with that being said, I leave it at that. I let the internet, because nowadays, when we grew up, we ain't really had, we aiming, we chirping, you know what I'm saying? So it's
wow, that's crazy. These is babies to me. I was fully grown through aiming and chirping. I was having babies with the aim and the chirp. Wow, this is crazy. Time warp. I gotta grow up. What the fuck? Man, these niggas is babies to me. It's crazy.
It's a little bit different because everything now is just like, he said, but lingo is lingo, and my lingo ain't the same as everybody else's lingo.
See, what a lot of people gotta understand, right? If you really been out here in these streets and shit, right? When you in these streets, you go run into a lot of different neighborhoods, right? And it's gonna be niggas that's actually your boys that you love, and they probably from your direct op hood.
And got saved before.
You know what I'm saying? They done saved you before.
For sure.
You done saved them before, nigga. I owe you one. You know what I'm saying? But just because you and that nigga is cool, don't mean your lingo change.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, where I'm from, I'm gonna speak on where I'm from, you feel me? I got a gang of niggas from 20s.
Most definitely.
You feel me? That I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Our hood's supposed to be direct enemies. You know what I mean? But when I'm around them niggas, we might not use certain lingo. If I chose to diss they hood or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna say it around my niggas.
For sure.
That I fuck with.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But when they not around, if I choose to have my certain set lingo, that's what I'm gonna do. You feel me? But out of respect for them, I'm not gonna do it in their face.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And I know it's the same thing, vice versa. Everybody deal with that shit. You feel me?
Even when I text you,
Yeah.
You ain't saying no CC blank this or
Yeah, none of that.
You know what I'm
None of that.
saying?
None of that. None of that.
Like
None of that.
it's more so is like
It's regular text messages.
so it's just like this. Let's put it in perspective like this, right? When you go around family members or a job interview, you not gonna bring the outside world, your street shit into that job because you need that job.
100%.
He don't understand how he contradicting himself. No jumper to you, bro, would be a job interview. That's a platform, this business place. And the first thing you did was bring your street shit to the boss in his ear. And even if you realize, okay, this is a street platform where people that have street backgrounds or even street existences are successful here, you still brought the politic in his ear by, upon introducing yourself, the first thing out your mouth was a diss word, bro. You talking out of both sides of your ass, baby mo.
You feel what I'm saying? And just like I need my friends.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Y'all balance it.
Yeah.
Because without y'all, without my homies or whatever the case, whether they Crips, Bloods, PIRUS, or whatever, you balance that person.
Right.
So that's exactly what it is, though. You know what I'm saying?
Why are Compton Crips different from your experiences than LA or Long Beach Crips?
So with that, I went to a Long Beach school, and it's more accepting because we don't have the same problems, the same issues, the same lingo, the same nothing. We don't share nothing the same. We all in the same area, like as far as like radius, Compton, Long Beach, Watts, LA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
Right.
Politics is not the same. Lingo is not the same.
Right.
So just as far as that, it's like, it's different. I have Compton Crips that's homies. And they know certain stuff, how they text or how they talk.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be, they can't take offense to that because we know that ain't directed to us.
Right.
So just like with, you know, with
So I don't understand. If you don't got love for all these LA keyways, really only got problem with Compton keyways. There are no Compton keyways at No Jumper. What was the reason of dissing and requesting there be less keyways at No Jumper? Are y'all peeping all the contradictions I'm peeping? Just let me know in the comments. And I'm finna drop the number. If you keyway a Damu, no non-affiliates today. Shout out to Vicious V on Hood, fatherhood, no hood like the best hood. This politic type. If you are active, current, former, affiliated member, Keyway Adamu, and you would like to weigh in, the number is posted, 562. Tap in to the Black Box. We gonna talk about it. Oh, my mama.
y'all, Long Beach, you know what I'm saying? Y'all talk, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Crib Street and,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, nigga, we know where we at. We know how it go down, but it's all love and respect because we respect where y'all from, and I know where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a real difference, especially when it comes to homies. So hey, it don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like in certain ways that you get along more with the people outside of your city than you do inside your city because you had a lot more conflict with them?
Yeah. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And from Long Beach and from Compton, like, niggas know what's up with me.
Yeah.
Niggas know what's up, bro.
Right. That direct beef is way different than.
It's way different.
You know what I mean? Because we done had conflict, we done had fights, whatever else. We done lost homies, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? I got you. Looking back.
P nice. Hey, bro, you supposed to ask him who are the keyways he got a problem with. He keep talking about his beef is with Compton people. There no Compton people up there. He could have said in the same breath where he said you gotta stop having all them, and he could have just said, hey man, you ain't barely got no Damus up there, man. It's all keyways, all Crips, man. make it more even, man, and spread it out, make it fair. He could have said that, but he approached him. Don't talk this gangbang shit from such a intellectual, intelligent level that you forget the ignorance that started this. Go back to his initial energy. Like, let me just refresh us, because they're having such an intellectual conversation. It's like you almost lose sight of the ignorance that sparked all this. This did not come from an intellectual place whatsoever. Just let me remind you how we got here, just so you know.
You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga.
All of what? So just to refresh. Now, you see, he is meeting, from what we believe, a millionaire. He has another millionaire in his mouth, Nick Young, that he's representing. He's a successful businessman. And he's trying to make an introduction of himself on behalf of Nick Young, who he says he's his artist. And instead of him going in there with some business conversation, he came in there with this bullshit. That seems like a totally different personality than the individual we see here having this conversation with P. Nice. That's just facts.
Do you understand why even Crips that you cool with would have been offended for what was said?
I do feel that. Most definitely 100%. But then again, the ones that know me, that knows Mo, know it's like, hey, man, yeah, man, you know. But I know it wasn't for us, but hey, listen.
Yeah.
You said it.
Right.
And even to piggyback off of that, you know what I'm saying? P, you my bro, nigga. We've been through shit that niggas can't even explain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DW. Nigga, been through shit that we couldn't even explain.
Right.
Eating together. Nigga.
Man, I would love for you to try to explain, because shout out to DW Flame, because he didn't do much explanation, but he did like a video, and you could tell he went through an altercation. He was sliced up, didn't give his ice up, and had no idea what really took place. Kind of thought it was going to be the regular rolling 20s insane thing. May have been, but I realized that the tension kind of crossed racial lines. Don't really know where the people that he got into it with were from, but I believe they were of another ethnic background. Only thing, shout out to my boy Gotti, Great Street Gotti. Go follow his channel. He did a reaction and he was speaking on the behalf. Let's tell you off the subject. There was somebody in relation to what happened with DW Flame saying that when it went down, something, they did their best to get under the camera's eye, and because dude had blick. To me, that's no big deal. If you don't have a gun, you think somebody's gonna try to get you, run into the camera in survival mode, no big deal, because most people think like, get to the cameras, he ain't gonna blame me on the camera, I'll be safe. But this dude said he ran to the camera because if he thought if he was gonna get blamed, he wanted it to be on camera so his homies who could know who did it. Now that to go run, look for a camera so it will be documented for any purpose, to me, that's boo-boo, because you know what that. But I seen Gotti, he kind of like didn't see it that way. I got in his comments and slightly disagreed, but yeah, I understand running to the cameras like because you think you're gonna be safe, but running to the cameras with the mind frame, it's going to be recorded, and then trying to justify that. Oh, so the homies could see who could did it. Why? How are these general cameras that you don't have no control over, you going to let it happen on those cameras in your mind, it's going to get to your homies and not the law? Your homies going to know who did it and not the law? I can't get with that one. Oh, my mama.
Hey, listen, nigga left his wallet upstairs. Nigga, hey, look, hey, listen, we gonna eat together.
Yeah.
We gonna make this make sense today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right. For the fans that don't know, I'm speaking on. It was a live stream that Adam22 had going on. You know what I mean? And bro had said a word that was disrespectful to the Crip Nation. You know what I mean? He said that C word. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said that C word.
Yeah.
So, and then Adam22 had
But it's bound
posted
to
it.
politics.
Yeah, Adam22 had posted on his page and said some random dude.
Keep throwing that bounty politics in there. What do Adam got to do with bounty politics? What does No Jumper, the Fed quarters, have to do with bounty politics, bro? You should just be quiet, bro. That does not make any sense whatsoever. You know, why you keep stressing that, bro?
Who came up dissing the Crips basically, you know what I mean, and then turned into this big ass pot of turmoil and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that don't got nothing to do with Long Beach.
That don't got nothing to do with Long Beach, Compton. I mean, pardon me. It don't have nothing to do with Long Beach, Watts, L.A., Gardena, wherever.
And No Jumper has absolutely, and Adam22, nothing to do with none of them places, none of the politics that you're speaking of either.
Crips that's out there ain't got nothing to do with none of them. It's bombed to politics, bro. And that's why certain homies tapped in.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, nigga, damn. It was like, God damn.
I hit you ASAP, nigga.
You hit me ASAP. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I know what you're talking about, but damn, nigga, you know it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on the phone. I can see you doing this shit. You feel me? So, people who know me, they know me.
Yeah.
And Adam did what he was supposed to do. That's what he does.
Right.
Everybody tapping in, Adam messy, Adam, that ain't got nothing to do with me, bro.
Yeah.
Because prior to that altercation, prior to that
live stream.
That live stream supposedly, because if it was so live stream, it would have been posted that day. Mm-hmm. But prior to that, I had my relative with me, and people was already looking at, you know, his jacket, because, you know, we recently lost people. So prior to that, they looking at the jacket but never said nothing.
He had an RP sweater on.
Oh yeah. With the homies who had passed away.
Yeah.
So, you know, people get to looking, they get to pointing, they get to saying certain stuff, and, you know, it happened after like the certain event, and people said what they said, but
Nah, homie, nah, that's boo-boo, bro. You had a recipe city on people pointing, looking, and saying what they said to who? To y'all? And your way of handling it was going to go whisper and diss in the white man ear? Or they was pointing and saying what they said to somebody else and you overheard it, and your way of responding was going to whisper and diss in the white man ear? You don't be nice. You need to make him clarify who was what, because of what. Come on, that's not making absolutely any sense, bro. Nah, you can't let him just over that little part. You need to be more specific.
like I said, bro, I said what I said, but it's bound to politics.
Yeah.
This don't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's bound to politics. And I got Compton Crip homies that's Compton Crip homies. But it's bound to politics.
Right. Right. So basically you telling me that,
bro, if I was a Pyru, this dude would never, ever, ever be allowed to say CRA around me ever again. Don't you do it. You just, it's bumped in politics like that's this magical word that just ties everything up in a bow that make that goofy shit cool. If it was bumped in politics to start off, nigga, you should have never been in the white boy ear with that corny shit, queerdo.
When you use that term, it wasn't for all Crips. It was for the Crips that don't like you or don't like your set.
Most definitely, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
P Nice, if you don't knock it off, most definitely with 1,000,000%, name one Crip that fits that category that is at No Jumper. He told him to keep the ones that he's talking about off No Jumper. He said there's too many of them. So what Crip fits that criteria that is up at No Jumper that he was referring to when he used that phrase, bro. Come on, bro. If you're gonna interview him representing Crip as somebody he cool with, bro, don't represent Crip like that. You letting him bullshit, what y'all call it these days, play in your face. He playing right in Keyway face, bro. If it's only related to the ones that he got a personal problem with that don't like him and all that, why is he using the term affiliated with the ones that said No Jumper, bro? That shit don't make no sense.
Because guess what? I have Crip homies right now to this day that hit me up. Was like, man, fuck what niggas talking about. We know what you meant.
Yeah.
How it got put out.
Name them. Name them Crips. Where they from? Come on, bro. We know what you meant. What did you mean? So let's see. Who's the Crips at No Jumper? Auntie Hefe, Spody Face, Taff Third, P Nice Homie. Who else? Am I missing somebody? Somebody fill me in. Who am I missing? So is there some more keyways up there? Which one of these keyways is he referring to that Vladim needs to stop coming up there, have coming up there? Because if you think about Compton, G Uno, Snoopy Badass, Compton Rick Rock he ain't been up there in so long. He barely ever was affiliated. Trying to think of what other Compton Crips have been up there or come up there. This ain't adding up to me, bro.
Was bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we know what you meant. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I'm not gonna bite my tongue for no man. But this Bompton politics, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, if you ain't from Bompton, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell a nigga how to feel about that situation.
Right. What would you say now to your boys, though, that you fuck with from the Crip side? What would you say now for the ones who felt offended about it?
Y'all niggas know I love y'all niggas. And guess what? It's not gonna change. I'd rather y'all niggas be mad at me or feel a certain kind of way. But guess what? Niggas, Bompton politics, bro. Y'all can't get involved in that because guess what? Now they gonna look at y'all be like, damn.
Nah, you sounded dumber and dumber, bro. How can you say that? And this is something you were saying into a white porn star's ear that let a black man that does gay porn thrash his wife. Then he got in the ring and turned around and tooted his ass up at the same black man. If it's Bompton politics and all the other gang members that may have been offended or may not, that know what's going on, if they can't get in it, you need a DP for bringing the white porn star in it that wears panties and let gay porn stars sit on his lap while they got panties on. Because if it ain't none of our business, it definitely ain't his business. Your speech betrayeth you. You're contradicting yourself. Sometimes it's better not to say nothing, bro. Nothing at all. You got caught on a hot mic. I got caught on a hot mic. Should have left it at that. Now you start to sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you still choosing this nigga. So, to my boys, nigga, I love y'all niggas. I'm gonna forever love y'all niggas. And guess what? Even on the page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, nigga, niggas is my bros. You gonna forever be my bros. But
So it ain't the C word. Why are you telling the white boy he need to stop dealing with him? If you got bros and you love him and all that, why Adam can't fuck with him? Explain that part.
the outside, you can't beat the internet, P.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Do you understand how important it is though? Like when you speaking publicly, granted that you probably didn't know that y'all was getting like, you know what I'm saying, you was on the live stream and he was mic'd up and shit. But do you understand how important it is when you're talking about certain politics and all that type of stuff, like to specify what you're talking about or who you're talking about, so it can't be taken a certain way? You know what I mean? Because to the internet, when they say you said the C word, it's like, damn, this nigga dissed all the C's in the world.
All of them.
You feel
it's
what
not
I mean?
for all of them.
Yeah.
It's for the ones who don't like our section.
Right.
Well, it sounds like it was for the ones that No Jumper. Which ones is it? The ones that don't like your section or the ones that No Jumper? I am utterly confused. This dude here need to make up his mind. Oh, mama. Because the ones that don't like your section are not at no jumper. So what the fuck was you in Adam22's ear with this bullshit for?
And people know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like we still have Compton Crips homies that still tapped in. But they know, even when they write certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't take offense to that because I know you ain't talking about us. But at the same time, lingo is lingo, internet is internet. And once people start separating the two, it's gonna be different. I can't stop a nigga from feeling the way he feel.
Right.
But at the same time, too, my bros know what's up.
Got you.
And I had conversations with my bros that's Crips.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of nigga like this. Real shit. I'm from Looters. I'm not from no other city that my main niggas beef with. I'm not. I leave bounty politics.
No, you don't. You go right in Adam22 ear with him because there are no Little Park enemies at no jumper, bro. You sounding goofier and goofier as this goes on. And I'm only letting it go on, y'all, because my next appointment is at 12. Come over to the Reckless Podcast. I'm going to be on the stream with them. And I'm just stretching this out. But I'm going to let it go about 20 more minutes. There's only 25 more minutes left, or 20 minutes left in the video. So I'm just giving him opportunity, P. Nice that is, to really ask him about why was you hating on the Crips. It ain't they going all about this use of the word. That's just like, give me a cigarette that DW Flame asked Brick Baby. We understand how that word got in his vocabulary. That ain't the point. So that was simple. We understand why the C word is in his vocabulary. That ain't the point. We want to know why are you, one, using it into this white boy ear, and two, why are you hating on motherfuckers because they up at no jumper? Make that understand something, bro. Make us understand that, bro.
Leave Long Beach politics. But if you get into it with somebody, you, DW, all my family from Insane, if y'all get into it and I'm there, y'all problems is my problems and I deal with it after. That's just what it is, though.
Right.
But that's how we was raised.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everybody want to pull out the phones, record certain stuff, and say certain stuff.
Yeah.
Especially content creators
that's that police shit.
That like the messy shit.
I don't give a fuck who it is. If you came with me, nigga, you came with me. I don't give a fuck if it's my hood function. If I bring an outside person that's not from our hood, respect me enough to know he with me. If I tell you, hey, bro, he with me, and y'all still tripping, now I got a problem because now you disrespecting me.
Man, this dude's so goofy. Baby Mo from Looters. Just think, he trusted Adam enough not to be a backdoor snake to go and get in the schoolyard's ears like, look, this dude over here, I've never met in my life. He just got in my ear talking about, how did he know he could trust Adam not to do that? That's how slow-tarded he is. Why y'all trust Adam so much? Not saying Adam ever would or did anything like that, but he already expressed that he don't believe this footage had to come out. He said we wasn't that live. He said it was such a delay. So he already is expressing a distrust in Adam, but he trusted him enough to get in his ear and say that. Why? That's a goofy move. If you got all this love for keyways that you don't want them to misinterpret you speaking like that, why would you give Adam of all people control over that? Crazy, if you ask me.
1,000,000%.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Anytime any homies bring an outsider around, you feel me? As long as it's not no outsider who we know for sure, like, hey, that nigga be popping at the homies. This nigga is a homie hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as they that type of situation.
Everybody got him.
You know what I'm saying? But
everybody got him.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you know what I'm saying? There's outside people at different hood functions.
I mean, this your partner, P. Nice. I get it. You want to give him a platform to speak on this quick, but you seem like P. Nice is not requiring any accountability from this dude. It seems like it's just justification upon him, even though if he gonna keep blaming his usage of that word on Bounty Politics and all that, he in violation because Adam22 never has and never will have absolutely anything to do with Bounty Politics.
All the time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, them other people that come to the function sometimes that's not from their section, not from their person section that they going to, sometimes they pop up with the wrong person that's not really reputable in that section.
Because they only take one.
You know what I'm saying? They only take one nigga to be like, hey, yo, you ain't nobody, nigga.
On me.
Who is you? Oh, I'm Wooty Woo cousin.
Nigga,
Fuck Wooty Woo. So what,
fuck
nigga?
blood. Yeah,
oh, shit. And don't let it be a reputable homie
and guess what?
Who pushing the line.
Yeah.
Now everybody falling behind. Now you finna get your ass whooped and your friend that you brought with you.
Because I'm a type of nigga like this, bro. And you know me.
Yeah, I'm gonna we halfway through. We watched 23 minutes of it. 23 minutes and 6 seconds. There's 22 minutes and 2 seconds left. I just don't have it in me. I don't trust that P Nice is going to even pinpoint and ask him why he was hating. Bro, the elementary part is, why would a PIRUS say crab? That's nothing to understand. I mean, if we gonna, I can't believe they would spend 40, 22 and 23, 45 minutes and 8 seconds trying to explain why a PIRUS made this CRIPS. That's not the issue. Now, if it was just, he could have just left it at that and it'd be easy to understand. But now, if you can speak for this for almost an hour with all this intelligence and articulation, the question then becomes, and then your excuse is, I'm only directing that word to the Crips that hate Luther Sparks. There are none involved in this. So I just can't take it no more. Shout out to P Nice, shout out to Baby Mo, but here in the Black Box, we keep it to Google and it's facts over feelings, and we have to let you know we see through the bullshit. We will not go for it. Much love to y'all. On my mama, we finna get up out of here. Catch me on the Reckless podcast in about 30 minutes. We going up over there. Matter of fact, let me pin one of his comments so you know the channel. The Reckless Podcast 816. We up. Keep it to Google, y'all. Jeter.
Shiny double. Está la cosa. Te cae no debe ser Free SPI 124.
Talking to the heart. I'm talking to the heart.
Press my line, nigga.
Raising up, only one thing.
BS and
All I
BS.
know, gotta
On
bang the
that
game.
BS.
Press my line to the die.
Baby
Got too
Spider,
many homies and they all in the
Biggie
sky.
Stone,
Press
and
my
Blue Smurf on that
game.
bullshit.
Rap my game.
BLACBOX.
Press my line.
Bang back music.
Rap my game.
I'm from J-Box crib. Heard Bubby bumping his gums. Hold up, homie. Had you take the old smoker that toed on toe. Man, Snoopy Blue got cut off beautiful. Ran from Baby Spider at Crip Jackie funeral. Mr. Nonsense, mama ignorant asshole. At the park with that Mark nigga infant ass. I'm gonna talk about phase. It's only one problem. Look online, SPI been the only one squabbling. Squabble in the gas station, squabble in the set. In the 6 O's and red shoes and 600 net. Me and Tiny double up, squabbled in the jacks. I ain't seen that nigga motherfucker squabble yet. Talking about squabble. Real niggas ain't squabble. Real niggas is running your mouth. Runner, you just a runner. Run and tell what Bubby said.
Raising up, only one thing. All I know, gotta bang the game. Press my line to the die. Got too many homies and they all in the sky. Press my game. Rap my game. Press my line. Rap my game.
You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga. You know I'm Nick Arter, man. You gotta stop having them crime things on your shit, nigga.
With Nip Hustle, big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the Black Box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe.